Hey everyone. In the spirit of Christmas, I decided to change up the background scenery a little bit. I hope you like it. The title of today's message is Set Free Part 2, and the Bible verse is Mark 5:27 through 34. When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him in the crowd and touched his garment, for she said, "If only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well." Immediately the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of the affliction. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that power had gone out of him, turned around in the crowd and said, "Who touched my clothes?" But his disciples said to him, "You see the multitude thronging you, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" And he looked around to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your afflictions." This is another skit one. Reporter: Woman with the issue of blood, your healing transpired under quite different circumstances. Tell us about your encounter with Jesus. Daughter: For the record, I go by daughter now, like daughter of Abraham. I was afflicted for a long time, 12 years. I'd been to numerous doctors and no one could help me. I was desperate. Reporter: Desperate enough to risk the crowd? Daughter: Yes, I had to. It was the only way I could get to Jesus. I knew there was a good possibility of being recognized and severely punished. Being ceremonially unclean is not a casual offense, you know. I'd been banned from all human contact, but I had to try. Reporter: There you are, being pushed around in a throng of people. Tell us about the moment, the touch that had captivated the hearts and imaginations of believers everywhere. You were healed right then? Daughter: Yes, immediately. It felt as if God's entire being, even his cloak, was saturated with God's miraculous power. The bleeding stopped. I could feel in my body that I was free from my suffering. Reporter: I imagine you were hoping to slip back through the crowd undetected, but that's not what happened, is it? Daughter: Not at all. Jesus turned around at the crowd and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" At first, I froze. I didn't know if he was angry or not, but he kept looking. I realized, of course he'll know it's me. He's Jesus. His cloak alone just healed me. So I came forward and I fell at his feet. Reporter: I'll ask you the same question I asked the daughter of Abraham. Were you fearful? Daughter: The circumstances were certainly frightening. I was trembling when I told him the truth, but after a few moments, I wasn't fearful of him. His eyes were full of compassion. He could have kept going on his way, but he stopped to acknowledge me, not rebuke me. He listened and was sympathetic to my suffering. He said, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in faith and be freed from your suffering." Reporter: How has your life changed since that day? Daughter: Well, obviously, I'm physically healed, but my healing didn't eliminate my need for Jesus. It connected me to it. He set me free to pursue my life in him. The very thing Satan tried to destroy me with, Jesus used to restore our relationship and make me whole in every way. I am chosen and set free. Today's prayer focus. That prayer you prayed for the previous entry, keep going with it. Keep bringing your vices to God and ask him to free you from them. It's okay to be desperate. Questions moving forward. What are you willing to risk to get to Jesus? Describe a time when you felt desperate to be in his presence. What did you do? And how has Jesus restored the parts of your life that Satan has tried to use to destroy you? I would like to add that we need to be reminded that when Jesus heals us, he heals us for a reason. He heals us so that we can go and testify and tell others of this healing. And he doesn't want us to come to him for healing and then turn around and go the other way. He heals us so that we could keep seeking him and having peace and love. I think it's very important to just not just ask for things that you want, but to continue to praise him no matter what you're going through, because anything that the devil uses against you, God can turn it and make it better. That's all that I have for today. I hope you all have a blessed evening, and I will be back on here tomorrow. Thank you.